Had dinner, we got all the He-Mans, Battle Cat, Adam, and Cringer, even Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain. Now we sit and listen to y'all argue about how y'all plan this day, and y'all just admitted to us Santa fake, so Kid Fishes just ran away pouting. Now I gotta go and...
What it do, crew? It's your man 2LOOKER coming to you with another reaction video. Tonight we're gonna be reacting to Pusha T's album Daytona. I know you probably heard what's going on between him and Drizzy Drake in his last response with Adidon, which was fire. I already did a reaction. If you haven't looked at that, go ahead and check that out. It's in one of my videos. You could actually look at the link in the description down below if you haven't done so already, and you haven't joined the 2LOOKER fam. Go ahead and do that. Hit that like and subscribe button. Things 2 looks, okay? And tonight we're gonna be reviewing Gift to Us Daytona. Now Daytona was produced by Mr. Kanye, the genius. And yes, I said it, the genius. A lot of people have been hating on Kanye, saying he's this and he's that, you know. But long story short, regardless of what you can say about Kanye, when he put his mind to anything, he do it, he accomplish it. He spoke about his Yeezys, and he's always been a great producer. That's what got him to where he is today. Now, the album for Daytona, you know, people not really going out there buying albums like they used to, but this one speaks for itself. Long story short, it's only 7 tracks on the album. You really can consider it an EP. So, with that said, I know you got features of Rose on there, you got Kanye on there as well, Pusha T and the beats. And if you look at it, Daytona is 7 letters. And if you look at the album, it's 7 songs. I think they did that for a reason. If you don't agree with me, comment down below. If you agree with me, comment down below. 7 is the number of completion. So he completed his task, and Ye did it. In one of the tracks they say, what would Tupac do? So this album is a neat, solidified package for us to enjoy. So with that said, without further ado, come on, let's take 2 looks. Let's get it. Alright, the first track we're gonna look at and listen to is called If You Know, You Know. Turn the stuff up. Get it going.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving that rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the plug, dude boy, still ducking shit that I did boy, niggas in Paris for a hit boy, these ain't the same, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. This thing of ours, oh this thing of ours. Huffing to the company I keep is not corporate enough. Child rebel soldier, you ain't orphan enough. A rapper turned trapper can't morph into us, but a trapper turned rapper can morph into Puff.
Man, all I hear is that mind-blowing Kanye West production, straight from Ciara. Man, it's only one. There can be only one.
For showing rappers how to stand on the front lines when trappers started throwing bands. Where were you when Big Meech brought the tigers in? Cause I was busy earning stripes like a tiger skin. If you know, you know.
Woo! First, that intro on the first track, I was like, okay, yeah, he's spitting, but it was a long intro, you know, so with that, I didn't like the intro, period, because I felt like it was too long. But once the beat came in, man, Mr. West, that's some of his finest work, man. He still can produce. Production makes you feel like you went a urban person goes to his first symphony orchestra concert. It is magnificent. It's a wonderful experience because you hear all those types of sounds clashing together, but it's not a bad clash. When they clash together, they just birth a new sound that tingles your ear, man. It's almost like a match of two champions, like Serena and Venus, just going back and forth with each other. That music that you hear in the lyrics that he's spitting is like them playing tennis, going back and forth. His ear, man, he's so precise. When he mesh all those sounds together, this is reminiscent to me. Like, have a great lyricist, then you have a great producer together. So when Dre got with Tupac, or when Dre got with Snoop, when Kanye got with Jay-Z, now Kanye getting with Pusha T, this is a classic. I already know it, and I ain't even listened to the whole album yet. First time, real reactions. This is the second track called Games, the Games We Play. You heard like it was almost reminiscent of that old blues music I heard my uncles and my father listen to when I was a young boy, a teenager. So I'm already digging it.
Drug dealer business with gold diggers in them, and elevator condos on everything I love. This ain't a wave or a phase, cause all that shit fades. For my bodybuilding clients moving weight, just add wood for rainy days and baby mama wishes. Along with the side shit, then everybody, you laugh a little louder. The DJ say your name a little prouder, and we don't need a glow.
Man, that guitar, wow, that guitar in this song on that beat, man, it got an old gritty blues sound to it with enough. Let me see if I hear it right.
To show you the world is ours. We can bet 100,000 with my safe hold. My numbers looking like a.
It's just basic, man, but it's sweet. It's simple. You know, it got that little snare drum. It's like somebody's just, you know, barely tapping out that snare drum, and then you just hear that guitar just control the sound waves, man, and Pusha just riding on it like a lyrical surfer. He's surfing on that beat, that simple beat, and the lyrics speak for itself. We already knew before we came in it was gonna be fire. So his lyrics, his bars, man.
Bank code. These are the games we play. We are the names they say. This is the drug money your ex nigga claim he made. Ain't no stopping the champagne from popping the draws from dropping about. The message in this music, all my niggas
Damn.
gotta live out. These are the games we play. We are the names they say.
Woo, woo. The games we play. Man, that song right there, you get entranced by the beat. That guitar. That guitar is almost like Kanye was being a Pied Piper, man, with that guitar. And then when Pusha came in with his lyrics, when the drum and the guitar was in a conversation with each other, that transported you to this place in time where you feel the lyrics that he's rapping about come alive. The blues. Wow. This song, The Games We Play, talked about a brief history of the people that actually listen to hip hop and how they grew up with their surroundings, being in turmoil but still surviving. Great song. On to number 3, Hard Piano. This has my man Ricky Rose on that thing, man, so you know it's gonna go hard. I can't wait.
Never trust a bitch who finds love in a camera. She will fuck you, then turn around and fuck a janitor.
Whew. Okay. Music that he's riding and spitting his bars on is so sweet. Then he hit you with that grimy bar that grabs your eardrums and squeeze them and slap them around a bit with some truth. Wow. Hard Piano goes hard. It's a sweet melodic beat with the piano and the soft drums in the background, but wow. Number 4, Comeback Baby.
I want to talk to all you addicts out there that's got yourself a very big Joan, and you done tried all the methadone, and you just can't leave that heroin alone.
Going to church? I think we going to church. Let's go.
Have you tried? Touchdown, I'm so grateful. Number so low.
Oh, I can't control it.
Thankful. They say don't let money change you. That's how we know money ain't you. Bitch, I been had. Bitch, it's been bad. We buy big boats. Bitch, I'm Sinbad. Downright sinful. Bitch, we been full. All my dope boys, we like kinfolk. Be more burst boom. DC glass pipe. VA sit bells. Out that trap life. Blew through thousands.
Oh, so far, Comeback Baby is my favorite. Comeback Baby is my favorite. It just, that's a classic Kanye beat. Whew. Man, it made me want to rhyme on that shit. Damn.
Cocaine soldiers, once civilians, bought hoes Hondas, took care of children, lit my pastor, built out buildings.
I told you Pusha's preaching. He preaching. I told you we going to church.
Classics, I've been brilliant. Now we blend in, we chameleons.
Man, that bar alone deserved 2 looks. Got to hear it again. Hear that again.
On classics, I've been brilliant. Now we blend in, we chameleons.
We've been brilliant. Now we blend in. We've been chameleons. Man, this dude.
Never have I been locked up in a world of misery. I need you, darling, to set me free. Come back, baby. Try me one more time. Oh, baby, I'm about to go out of my mind. I can't. Who else got the luxury to drop when he want? Cause nobody else could fuck with me. What a show off.
This transition, Kanye's transition is like an eloquent story, man. You just got to ride to this. This is my, I'm gonna put this on mad repeat on my playlist.
Nigga, wrist for wrist, let's have a glow off. Fuck it, brick for brick, let's have a blow off. If we go by connections made, I can still climb ladders when complexions fade. Yeah.
What's up with Pusha in the year? That's it. Okay, we're going to, now we're on Santeria. Santeria is pretty unique. I want to hear what he's going to talk about because it has its origin based out of the Caribbean. And the Caribbean slaves, that came, from Despera, which was originally an origin from West Africa, the Nigeria area specifically. And then when it got to America, they based it off of Catholicism, so to speak, and they gave it a little twist. It's the worship of saints. But I want to hear what he's really gonna rhyme about on this. It's number 5, Santeria.
Now that the tears dry and the pain takes over, let's talk this payo. You killed God's baby when it wasn't his will and blood spill. We can't talk this shit over.
Oh, he's going deep. He's talking about abortions and stuff. So I see the connection with the Catholicism and the Santeria, you know, based religion.
The Lord is my shepherd. I am not sheep. I am just a short stone's throw from the streets. I bring my offering. I will not preach. Awaken my demons. You can hear that man screaming. I'm no different than the priest. Santeria.
His rhyme scheme is tight, and he's using different tempos to dance with his lyrics, you know, as he's going through it. So
they say the death comes in threes. How appropriate. Triple break the Russian like Soviets. Plans are backfire. They go double crossing the priest. Hail Mary, repeat after me. Santeria.
he put a little Tupac in there, man. Hail Mary.
See Shark Tank, paid them in small bills, all of them small face. I bet when we draw blood, you niggas will draw blank. Crush you in all black, partner with all saints. I'm numbers and all facts. My shooters get all thanks and all praise. No jail bars can save. Leave you like Malcolm where X marks your grave.
He was going through some emotions doing this song because it sounded like it was a peaceful song. Then all of a sudden they said Hail Mary. Then after that Tupac reference, it's like the beat changed, turned to a militaristic type, you know, tap with the drums, and then it goes into like this. Pusha T is like a living war machine, spitting these lyrics, these bars, man. Now it's real aggressive. That type background, I could see a revolution, I could see a riot. Man, with that song. Track number 6. So far, all 5 tracks so far have been fire. Everything on this album so far has been fire. Now, my favorite right now personally is Come Back Baby. Just something about it. As soon as they come on, them drums, boom. I think that's that African in me. You know, even though I did Ancestry.com, I got a little mixed in me, but it's okay. We love all the people, you know. But this right here so far has been, this is a classic. This up there. All right, this track number 6, What Would Meek Do? Featuring Mr. West, the producer. It's gonna be hot.
Niggas talking shit, Push, how do you respond? I'm top 5 and all of them die line. I am the hope, the dope dealers won. Price in the quote, the dope dealers want. Hail Mary.
Yo, man, it's like they've been listening to Kanye and Pusha been listening to some old Pac to get right for this album, man, because there's a lot of Tupac references in this album, man, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. It's about time, because Tupac didn't just rap. He wrote rhymes and lyrics that were poems that he made into songs, and that you could actually ride to, but they had meaning. It was not just about one certain subject. It was a mixture of everything, and that's what I like so far about Pusha T. It's a mixture. It's well-rounded. It's a mixture of subjects that he's tackling, a mixture of emotions that you could feel in the music, because believe it or not, music brings all types of spirits and emotions that you could feel. That's why when you hear a certain track, you get hype. That's why you hear a certain track, you get happy. That's why you hear a certain track, you get sad, you know. So you got to be careful of what you're listening to, because if you listen to the wrong one, you don't want to get hype in the wrong situation. It's a time and place for everything. Listen to the right music.
How do you respond? I let the monies and the fools talk. I let the Jews and the Hughes talk. Watch face came with a fuse box. Yeah, how do you respond?
Okay, we got to go back on that because he made a reference to Kanye's song. I knew Kanye was tripping. He was just tripping.
Complex for complex con. Everything they say cause a new debate. You see, he been out of touch. He cannot relate. His hard wait too long. Bitch too bad. Got a surrogate his kid. Get too dead.
Kanye letting y'all know, man. He was tripping with that scoopity whoop whoop. And this explains it. It's tying in to what's been going on. The beat is sick, it's simple, but it's clean, it's crisp, and Ye and Pusha ride it well. They hit it and they spoke on it, and they go to the final song, Infrared, track 7. It's the track that started it all between.
The game's fucked up, niggas beats is banging, nigga your hooks did it. The lyric penning equal to Trump's winning. The bigger question is how the Russians did it.
Infrared, we already know who he's talking about. He's talking about Drake. He's talking about Baby. He's talking about, Weezy. He's talking about all of them. Basically, the beef is real. The beef has been going on for quite some time for Pusha and Drake. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like and subscribe button. The album is a classic. All 7 songs go hard. My personal one is Come Back Baby. The second one I would choose would be What Would Meek Do, the one with him and Kanye on. And the rest would be fall in line after Hard Piano, because that was a smooth melody, soft, then all of a sudden it went hard. It's a classic album. It's 7 tracks, 7 completed tracks. Remember the number 7. It's a number of completion. After giving 2 looks at the album Daytona by Pusha T, it is what it is. The work speaks for itself. Your talent will speak for you, and his talent is speaking for him. Now, with that last Drake diss, maybe he went a little too hard, but he thought it was necessary because he knew Drake would bring back some fire. Look what he did to me. So, with that said, as important, I always say, I always give things in life 2 looks because you never know what you're going to see on the second time around. I'm your host, Mr. 2Looker, coming to you with this reaction video. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button and subscribe. Peace.
He never left us. He was always there for us. There was a lot of things that happened that I didn't understand. Maybe I might not have answered the question the same way when I was a teenager, but I understand and appreciate him so much more now.